welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings, and for today's video it's going to be, is someone contacting you in the astral? So I did 4 different piles for today's reading, and this is pile 1, or lapis lazuli, pile 2, or blue calcite, pile 3 is citrine, and pile 4 is black obsidian. Choose the one that you are drawn to, as that is your pile. If you guys have any other, creative suggestions or just topics in general that you're curious and want questions you want answered, you can drop those in the comments below. I truly appreciate it. So if you would like to book a more personal reading, you can go over to the link on your screen now. Other than that, I will leave the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. Please give a big like and of course subscribe if you enjoy this content. But let's get right on. Or lapis lazuli. So is someone contacting you in the astral? So right away I get a yes. We haven't even gotten to the tarot cards, but we have Red Garden, followed by Serendipity, followed by Look for a Sign. So notice too how there's a clover, and when you see a 4-leaf clover, it stands for something, and it usually stands for luck. So this is important because this talks about not only signs, obviously it also talks about happiness and abundance. Also, this card goes with this card. It's very much the same energy with the Red Garden. So right away, I get obviously like it's a big yes, and I have a feeling like it could have to do with like, I just feel this person has very, or maybe maybe when you're dozing off and connecting, it's like happiness, like a deep feeling. So I feel this person could make you happy and you make them happy, which is probably why this is kind of going on, I feel. And again, you're also being told to look for a sign, so pay attention to any like numbers, or if you keep, if you've probably watched another video and you're seeing, again, like the same kind of sign. So it could be like numbers. So we have the number 8 and we have the number 18. So could be the number 8. But so like little things like that, that way we can kind of connect the dots. But already, like, it's good vibes I get, obviously. So it's like a yes. And again, you need to kind of look for certain signs. I feel this person would be trying to tell you something, because talks about, I don't know, I just kind of get like messages. So we'll see. Interesting. I mean, it's really good energy, so maybe that's why you're watching this. Maybe you feel that happening or going on. So okay, so is someone contacting you? Yes, because first I just asked, is someone contacting you? And right away we get yes. We have 9 of water and Knight of water. So this could be, this is definitely a romantic interest, especially with the Knight of water, because this is someone who's in a lot of water here. So it could be a water sign, like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But this is someone who, it could be, yeah, I feel like even you could be wishing for this person, because it says your wish comes true. I also feel when they're with you and, in the sense, then they feel really happy and at peace with, when they're with you. So that's why they feel that way, and I feel that's why they do that. So and this could be someone who has fallen in love with you and is still in love with you, obviously, otherwise there wouldn't be this going on. But yeah, a love of life, concerns fade away. Well, either way, it's just a yes. So let's see. I kind of asked like who, maybe we can get like a who and a why. So wow, notice right away, this is all water. Oh my gosh. So heavy water here. So it's definitely like, it has a lot of emotions. This person has a lot of emotions. So 7 of water. This is someone who I feel, what was the first thing I got? I know I got something from this card right away, but I know definitely who it is someone who you've had a romantic history with. It's someone who's still romanticizing the past. It's someone who maybe still has like illusion. I don't know, kind of. I don't want to say they're crazy. They're not crazy. They're just like, well, I don't know. Someone could be crazy, but it's just like they, you know, they have deep emotions, and it, you know, that's why they can't really hold back. Also because they probably again romanticize the past. And 6 of water obviously has to do with memories. So this is more than likely someone from your past. It does also talk about, 7 of water does talk about complex decisions. So that kind of gives a hint, because again, we're asking who this is, because we're asking, is this going on? We have a yes, and who this is. This is someone who I just feel you could be confused about too. And that's why it's like so complex, because I feel it's just confusing, because the 7 of water also talks about like confusing or illusions, that kind of thing. But it could be someone who, yeah, maybe maybe you feel like they've had a lot of partners emotionally, and like you didn't fit into their agenda. At least that's how you saw them, because again, we're kind of looking for clues as to who this could be. It's definitely male energy, regardless of who you are. But yeah, so hopefully you guys can look for the signs and kind of figure out who this is if you haven't already. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Those of you who chose pile 2 or the blue citrine. So, is someone contacting you in the astral? So right away, there could be someone. I'm getting with the Sea Witch card that it's a very innocent energy. So either this is probably, okay, so there's one of 2 things. So with the Sea Witch, it could represent someone who is very childlike, but it could be within their tendencies, so maybe immaturity. And then the other way this could be is someone is really innocent in this situation. So if you're a very innocent person, then this would be kind of like your energy. But I do feel as though it could be for some that, you know, maybe this person could be a little younger, or so therefore a little less mature than you. The only reason why I say that in combination with these other 2 cards is because we have not for you, as well as choose a new direction. So you're probably like, what the heck does this mean? So what this is telling me is this is someone who, I feel like it could be a yes, most likely, just because, you know, what I kind of get is that either you're hoping, if it's a no, which I don't think it is, but if it's a no, then you're definitely hoping for someone who's not for you to be, you know, trying to connect with you, and that's not the case. However, I feel what it's saying is this is someone who you realized wasn't for you, which you came to realize that, and you chose a new direction, obviously, apart from this person. And this is who would be, you know, trying to contact you, you know. So again, so we'll see the tarot cards as to the yes or no. We'll get right into it. Okay, so right away we have a yes. With Ace of Water, again, this is probably something to do with love. And Four of Earth, this person could just be like, I feel with the Four of Earth, I always get, yeah, they could be a little immature, because with the Four of Pentacles, I get someone who is very, like, cares all about themselves, someone who could be also, like, I don't know, closed off a lot with the Four of Pentacles. But with the Ace of Water, it's someone who is falling in love with you. And it also talks about a new home too. That's so cute. So it reminds me of like seeing, like, feeling as though someone's like your home. That's what it made me think of right away, because it's like emotions. Okay, remember how we saw the number 6? I don't know, did I point that out to you guys? So we saw the number 6 here, right? Which was not for you. And then look, oh my gosh. Then we have the Lovers card, which is also number 6. Ooh. And Page of Earth. Okay, well, there's the young person. So we have a sign here. Well, signs. This could be like an earth sign. But either way, this is like a young male energy. Again, it doesn't really matter the gender. But Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very earthy person. The Lovers, we're looking at who this is again. So this is someone who you've had an intimate relationship with, because again, we're asking, is someone trying to contact you, and who are they, if someone is. So yeah, there's someone you've had an intimate relationship with, and just someone who, again, like, you had an opportunity with. So really, because really, like, Page of Earth is kind of just, if I'm, you know, yeah, that's just all I'm getting with that, combined with the Lovers. Just someone who you had the opportunity to kind of, I guess, yeah, be intimate with. Maybe to them, obviously, it's much deeper. I feel with the Ace of Water, this is someone who kind of is, like, wants a new beginning, emotionally. And that's, yeah, because it's obviously the Ace. So very interesting. And again, it's probably, this person's probably, they could have selfish tendencies with the Four of Earth as well, or could be stingy. However, when we're asking, like, is someone, you know, like yes or no, with the Four of Earth, this is also kind of like, this is someone who maybe is very closed off to you, or to people in general, which is why I said that at the beginning, because I feel that strongly. You know, Four of Earth always, like, gives me this off-putting energy. I just don't really like the card. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most time I don't, but okay, so that was pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, those of you who chose pile 3 or citrine. So, is someone connecting with you in the astral? If so, kind of like, who are they? So, for our wisdom card, we have Abracadabra. Okay, so this obviously makes you think of a magician. I see Aries as well, but what I get with this is like someone, it can talk about secrets, it can talk about something that's divine, but it could be like very hidden for this person, maybe, because I feel it could be a yes, only because we already have energy here, and for the energy we have yin. So this is very feminine energy, someone who's more prone to being receptive, and you know, from angel answers we have take action. So it could be that some of you are being called to take action with this person, or I just feel as though the reason why they're like connecting with you is because they want to maybe take action physically. So that's why it's easier in a sense, you know. So let's see the tarot cards so we can get more of like, is someone really... Oh, we have the number 2, by the way. I always like to look at numbers. 34. Okay, so is someone... Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Magician. So this could be someone very magical. Life is magical. Okay, could be a King of Earth here. Okay. Alright, so we get yes, obviously, with the Magician card. King of Earth. This is someone who is generous, professional, responsible, or practical. Maybe you could be the Earth sign, or they are, whatever. But that would be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is a lot of Earth here. This person's probably very, very, like, material. Not like someone who... I mean, it could be someone who spends a lot of money, but I don't think so. This person seems responsible, but it's someone who's like more, I guess, in the material world rather than the spiritual, you know. So as we know and as we see with the yes, we'll move on to who this person is, who they are. So with 7 of Earth, again, this person has a lot of patience. With the 7 of Earth, like that's really like, maybe someone comes to mind as well. Maybe you're like, oh yeah, this person, you know, does have a lot of patience, or did. And 3 of Earth tells me this could be someone who you've actually worked with or do work with, used to work with, that maybe that you, I don't know, talk to in a way. I don't know why they would be... I'll probably ask why, but 7 of Earth, yeah, someone who's patient, someone who also with 3 of Earth maybe like works well with others and is more of a team player, because that's what that also talks about. So let's see like why. Okay, well, okay, I guess that makes sense if it's someone you work with. Okay, so obviously for some of you, this could be someone from the past, but why this person's connecting with you? Well, with the Page of Water, this talks about kind of like crush feelings, so it could be that, because it talks about like a new person entering your life, a relationship begins a new phase. And yeah, to me, it's just like someone who could like be missing someone. The 5 of Air is like, it's someone who maybe you've had a fight with as well. Like fought with a lot with the 5 of Air. Because with the Y card and 5 of Air coming up, the reason why this person's kind of like connecting with you there is because maybe they feel guilty. Maybe they don't like fighting with you in the real world, you know what I'm saying? And that's why. And with the Page of Water, they still have feelings, you know, they don't hate you or would dislike you or whatever, like they don't feel that way. So it's like, that's why, which kind of makes sense. And then for others, if this is really someone you worked with and you're like, whoa, this actually makes sense because, you know, maybe you've had a fling or whatever with them, then this is just saying like they still like you, but they would be afraid to reach out because 5 of Air obviously right there talks about unwise choice, and they would need to kind of like really plan things out. I feel this person's very strategic But yeah, so that was pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Or Black Obsidian. So it doesn't surprise me that these cards came out with that crystal, because with Rose Garden, I really love this. Actually, I wanted to read you guys the description because for a lot of you, this could represent you guys. For a lot of you, you're probably very sensitive, and that's why we have time for a nap and forgiveness, because for a lot of you, you really need a break. You probably really need a good night's rest. I feel also for a lot of you, it could be a yes already, because this already is kind of like astral. There also is the number 24 I want to point out. We also have the number 9, if that means anything to you. You know, also with forgiveness, this tells me obviously that you guys, I don't know, either you haven't really fully forgiven someone, maybe you think you have and you haven't, or maybe, or if it's a yes, this is probably someone who wants forgiveness. It's hard to say because I'm not looking at the other cards right now, but I wanted to kind of read you a little bit about Rose Garden. So, look at this beautiful woman who has transformed into a flower. She holds a red blooming rose to the place where her heart belongs. Her hair has become a leaf blown by the wind. She is part of nature and grows stronger with every gentle touch and loving gesture. She is not alone. Her friends, the caterpillar and butterfly, are here to visit. Thorns threaten to prick her, but she is not scared. A rose is beautiful and strong because of its thorns, not in spite of them. Beautiful. I feel for a lot of you that could very much be your energy, or if you're maybe the more male energy, then this is obviously, you know, the other person are probably just very sensitive. Even if you're the male here, maybe you just have more feminine energy. Either way, you guys need a nap. Yeah, and we have the forgiveness card, so now we'll kind of get into yes or no. Is someone contacting you, as well as who this person could be. Yeah, like an idea of who they could be. All right, so we have the Sun, the World. Okay, so already this is a yes, and it's 2 major arcana. I'm getting like third eye chakra vibes with the colors. But yeah, overall, and then this card came out along with these 2, so that's another yes card basically. 3 of water. It could be someone maybe you've had a lot of joy with, you've had a lot of fun with, because these are a lot of really fun and playful cards, to be honest with you. But they're all yes cards. So let's see who this is. So a little bit more about them. Okay, so we have a sign, but either, oh yeah, okay. So this is probably someone with a very logical mindset, which is interesting. So this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which would make sense. Or this could just really just be someone who's just very logical, and you probably know who this is with Justice card. Someone who probably like is firm in their beliefs. They do what they think is right and what they know is right. And I feel it's like, I don't know, just very logical people, especially with the 2 cards together. And also with the Knight of Air, maybe someone who kind of thinks before, well, no, thinks before they acts before they think, actually, because with the Knight of Air, this is also, even though he's intelligent and logical, he moves too fast, which can bruise you. So let's see why. By bruise you, I mean like he could fall off the horse and he could bruise himself. Okay, 10 of air, that's some deep shit. As to why. Can you not? Oh, we only got, okay, 3 cards fell out. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm getting. I'm not taking any more, so do not stay there. Okay. So we have the moon card. As to why. The 10 of air. So there was an ending here. This person, they're going through a lot of like fears as well. Again, with the moon card, it talks about maybe things that you know, you don't know about, because it talks about hidden things. But yeah, this is probably someone who there was probably a rough ending, obviously, but this is as to why. So the reason why is because they feel very kind of like bad about it and for some reason, but they really want to I feel they see you or being with you like very celebratory. Maybe they have a lot of fun with you, because again, we had a lot of fun cards here. But maybe, you know, they see peace and abundance with you, so it's like wanting to make things better in a way, or make some kind of foundation with the 4 of Wands, because again, we're talking about why. So, you know, and then also 2 of air, they're also unwilling to, we'll get one more, they're unwilling to make a decision, and that's what's kind of getting me, because this person is very focused. Yeah, they're very trapped. Okay, so with the 8 of air, again, the why is because they're having a lack of self-confidence. They're afraid to take actual action, you know, in real time. They're very afraid of that, so that's probably why it's all astral, you know, which makes sense. So that was pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.